Welcome back to The Whole Picture. Do you take lots of great digital pictures, then don't get around to printing them? Do you think the only way to print a picture is to use some complicated computer program? If you've answered yes, you'll be happy to know you're not alone. You can take great digital pictures and print them too, without using your computer. Today, I'm showing my student, Michelle Merton, just how easy it is. Hey, Michelle. How you doing?
Good.
Did you find parking okay?
It's a bit of a hassle, but...
All right, but worth it. Are you ready to start printing?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's see what you brought.
I have my camera and a CD.
Okay, that's good to start with because we're going to begin printing with this photo kiosk. Ever seen one of these before?
A couple times.
Yeah, a little mysterious looking.
Yeah.
Probably because of all these slots in the front. Well, these slots actually accept all the media cards, all the different size media cards that come from your digital camera. So you can pop these right in there and see your pictures right on the screen. You can even use one of these little thumb drives, or if you want to, we could directly connect your camera to it. But you know what, let's start with the CD that you brought. I think that'll be easy.
Okay.
And you know, speaking of easy, they've made these super intuitive and just really simple to use. So go ahead and just touch the screen and we'll get started. Ta-da! Look at all the different things you can do with this. You can print digital pictures, reprints from negatives. You can even order specialty items like cups and things like that.
When do we get started?
All right, how about now?
Let's go for it.
Using a photo kiosk to print digital pictures is really as easy as the touch of a button. The options on the touch screen will guide you through the process step by step. To begin, simply select Print Digital Pictures from the menu. The next step is a prompt asking you what type of media you're printing from. Photo kiosks are designed to accept all different forms of media. You might retrieve your prints from a CD like Michelle, or directly print from your photo flash card in your camera. After you select the type of media, the kiosk will upload the photos and they'll appear on the screen. You can choose to print all the pictures on your disk, or you can pick and choose simply by highlighting each picture. While 4x6 is the size of most standard prints, kiosks will usually give you a few print size options, so select the size that works for you. The next step is to choose how many copies you'd like to print. If you're printing more than one image, you can also tell the kiosk how many copies of each individual picture you want to print. Another cool feature that's really easy to use is the cropping tool. With a simple touch of a button, you can change the composition of the picture. Some photo kiosks will even let you make minor photo enhancements as you select the image. These adjustments will correct the color balance and can remove the red eye effect your flash can cause, generally improving picture quality. Once you've made your selections, hit the Finish button to end your transaction and take your receipt. Don't forget to retrieve your CD or media card from the kiosk before you leave. Most photo kiosks will print while you wait, but you may be prompted to select a time for your pictures to be picked up. Either way, it's a simple and inexpensive way to print your digital pictures. If you haven't seen one of these in a store near you, look around in large retailers and malls. They're very common, and believe me, they're not as intimidating as they may look. Here's a quick tip. Before you leave the kiosk, go ahead and make an index card of the pictures on your CD. It's a quick and easy way to find that one special picture when you need it. Okay, let's take a look at these. Aren't these index prints great?
Yeah, they'll help me remember everything I have on my camera.
Exactly, yeah. This way you could just, say, tape it on the back of the CD, and you'll always know what you have. Makes it easy. Okay, now we covered some basics with this, but these kiosks do so much more. So let's get into some more advanced features. Okay? Now, before we get started, I want to mention too that depending on which store this kiosk is located in is going to determine the kind of products you can get right away. Because sometimes you might have to order something and they'll just be shipped later. All right, but all of them help you make custom prints. Okay, so let's say that picture of your brother in the kayak, maybe you wanted to zoom in on it and crop it. You could add a special border on it if you wanted to, or you could even make them say a calendar as a gift.
Good Christmas present for next year.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this makes it really easy for anybody to create beautiful custom prints. Using the advanced features of the photo kiosk will allow you to do more than just print a simple 4x6 photo. Think of it as a mini image editing software program. A common feature is the ability to make holiday cards, birth announcements, and calendars using your pictures. Once again, the step-by-step guide makes creating these unique images a breeze. These photo kiosks are designed to upload the images from multiple sources at once. You can load a zip drive, a CD, and a compact flash card and view all of your pictures together. If you take a lot of photographs like I do, it makes it easy to print and enhance your images all at once, instead of taking turns viewing them from one source at a time. Earlier, when we discussed the basic functions, we did mention the cropping tool, but in the advanced features, you can do even more to change and enhance your composition, like zooming in, both to remove unnecessary background and to emphasize your subject in the picture. You can also add words or text to your picture. Michelle uses this feature to advertise a room for rent. Once again, the kiosk screen's step-by-step guide makes this easy to do and inexpensive. Other options offered on photo kiosks include converting your pictures to black and white or sepia tone, and as mentioned before, red-eye reduction. All of these features are quick and easy to use right in the store, and most of the time, the prints you create can be printed immediately. You can also back up your pictures onto a CD once you're finished with the transaction. I recommend doing this if you don't plan on backing up your pictures on CD at home. It's another way to safely store your digital prints and ensure they'll be around for a long time. Michelle looks like she has the command of the kiosk at her fingertips, but can she apply what she's learned in the real world? To test her, we send Michelle out to use a photo kiosk in a store. This model is a little different than the one in my studio, but as with most kiosks, the basic principles are still the same. After a quick setup lesson, Michelle is able to use the kiosk without any trouble, once again proving that it's the unknown contraption that's overwhelming. Once familiar with the basic workings, this innovation is as easy to use as any ATM machine or home appliance. But convenience is sometimes a critical factor, and you may not want to stand in line at the kiosk. So Michelle has decided this time to turn her media card over to the professionals at a one-hour shop. It's another great way to get quality prints without ever connecting your camera to your computer. Later on, I'll show you insider tips to making the internet your very own photo assistant. Coming up, find out how to print your images without leaving the house when the whole picture continues.